Hi, I'm Brittany. I am the morning trainer at Logic Fitness. One of my friends, she was a part of a fitness group, and they were having a fitness challenge, a transformation challenge. And within that, I fell in love with the journey. I fell in love with the workouts, the community from it, and just everything that came with it. And my friend saw my spark before I noticed my spark. And she said, I could tell that you are falling in love with this. And she was like, I feel like you should take this on, full time. Why would you not, pursue this? You're enjoying it. And I had a little reality check with myself. And I said, you know what? People want me. I'm enjoying it as well. I love helping people as it is. I'm only standing in the way of myself. Once I realized, okay, this is my calling, that's when I decided to get certified and really take it serious. Understanding your client through and through. So understanding how their body moves, what's good for them, what isn't good for them, but also understanding them as a person, of realizing that you cannot treat every client the same. And I say that, I guess that goes to my parenting mindset of, if you have multiple children, you love them all the same, but depending on the person, their personality, things of that nature, you parent that child depending on what they need. And it's the same as for a client. So it's about learning them, and when I say all aspects of, not only, like I said, what they need when it comes to training, but how they train and what makes them comfortable within their training, and how their mind works also helps you realize how you can properly make out their plans for them. So I look up to Cranen. Cranen is a online fitness influencer. She was a D1 track athlete, and after she graduated college, she kind of fell into that rut of what's next, which of a lot of athletes fall into, especially when you're used to doing it your entire life. And she found the gym, and she started powerlifting. She ended up tearing her Achilles when she pulled a deadlift, and at first she was very down on her dump. She recorded her entire journey. She thought that her career was over and things of that nature, but then she had a moment with herself, and she realized just because the doctor said that she would never be able to powerlift again, that was also a big thing. The doctor told her she would never be able to powerlift again, and she wasn't going to take that. She was like, I'm stronger than that. And she got a coach. She was in the gym with her boot on, everything working her butt off. It's one of those things to where it influences personal and career-wise, because just because somebody is throwing something at you doesn't mean that that's what you have to take. So it's really a battle of the minds, because somebody can tell you all the time, well, you can't do that, or you aren't capable. And if you allow them to tell you that, then you're going to start to believe it. But if you are true to yourself and you know what you are capable of, regardless of what anybody else says, to me, that's really what matters the most. So somebody should work with me because I have a true love and passion for fitness. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly asking questions. I truly learn my clients. Like I said, I create programs that are strictly for them. I'm not a copy and paste type of trainer. I target what is for that client. Like I said, I learn my clients. I learn what works for them. I will learn what doesn't work for them, which is just as important. I learn how their mind works. I learn everything. Everything goes hand in hand. When it comes to my fitness routine, I enjoy weightlifting. For the longest, women lifting weights wasn't a thing, or if it was a thing, it was looked at as manly. And I have always been somebody growing up, like, I go against the grain. Like, if you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to do it. Or if you tell me it's not ladylike, I want to do it even more. So, and that's when it comes to weightlifting. Like, that's my biggest thing, because that's why I love working with women clients that also like to lift or want to become stronger. That makes me so happy, because the weights don't have to be just for the men. I feel like me weightlifting makes me feel more feminine. It makes me feel more womanly. So health and fitness is so important because it adds so much more than people realize. Those little things that people take for granted. Everybody thinks that health and fitness just makes you look good and you grow your muscles and things of that nature, but it's so much more to it. It's deeper. There's been times of certain people have certain, incurable things that they think that they're going to have to be on medication for a lifelong time, and they did something as simple as change their eating habits and moved a little bit more throughout the day, and their doctors took them off the medications that they were on. So it's a lot more to it than just looking good. It ultimately makes you feel so much better, which I feel like is way more important than looking a certain way.